Alright, so this video is just episode 5 of the system rebuild playlist, and if you've been following my channel, you're probably going to know everything I'm going to say in this video. However, this is just a little update video to go into that series, just to keep the series posted with what's actually happening to the system as we go. So, what's changed since the last video? Well, the subwoofers are built, and I'll link in the description down below the build video of the subwoofers, because that is doing extremely well. So go and check that out, because these subwoofers are absolutely awesome and I love them to pieces. So besides that, as far as it's changed, I had the Daytons in here as the left and right because they matched the subs really cool looking and it looked awesome. But I've moved them back to my bedroom because they belong in my bedroom system. Instead of having two systems that weren't ideal, I'm going to have the bedroom system and just leave that perfect exactly how it is, and move the speakers back into here that I'm replacing. So this system in here is still fully in work in progress mode. But as far as it goes, what is left to be done is the amplifier. I have to swap the fans out, because if we come down and just listen to this for a second, that fan is or both the fans and that are extremely loud, and the microphone is facing my mouth, by the way, and it's a cardioid microphone, so it shouldn't have been too loud on camera, but if the mic was facing the amplifier, it would have been significantly louder. The issue I'm having at the moment just with sourcing fans is they need to be a 24 volt 2-wire fan, which I'm struggling to find because the most of them are just, you know, universal grade, stick them in amp racks and don't care about noise, and I'm trying to have a low noise fan. So the issue I'm having is trying to find a low noise 24 volt fan. Instead, I'm either going to have to risk it and buy one that's a bit quieter than the ones that are in there and put up with it, or I'm going to have to spend more money than I'm comfortable with, or more money than I want to on fans, to get a really dead silent fan and get a step down voltage thing to step the voltage from 24 volts down to 12, which I'm guessing I'm probably going to have to do. But anyway, so what's left to do besides rebuild or put new fans in that CV2800? I have to build some acoustic foam panels. So what I'm thinking about doing here is a big panel along the back wall there that my camera won't focus on. Let me just quickly pull focus, turn manual focus off. So that was the stabilizer again. It's different positioning on this lens. So on the back wall there, I'm going to do a big giant panel. It's probably going to be 1800mm by 1200mm, which is like 24 panels of foam. And then I'm going to do the same right there, going upways like that. And then I'm going to do another panel along the top there. And then probably just a panel up above my door. Hashtag ain't loud, ain't that right. But I'm going to leave this wall here completely blank and that wall there completely blank, because you do need some sort of, you know, you do need an echo in a room. You can't have a completely sound deadened room, otherwise it's just not going to sound great. But anyway, so that's just a little update as far as that's going. And as far as speakers go, I'm going to rebuild the center, the left, the right, and the rears. I've also got to paint the stands. But that's pretty much it, really. The system's getting there. I mean, as far as it goes now, it's enjoyable to listen to. Yes, you notice with gunshots and things in movies, you can notice an echo, not in the video, but in the actual room itself. And also that fan is just so distracting in there, I swear. If you know anything about computer fans or anything, and you know any 24 volt fans that are really quiet, let me know in the comment section down below. These fans, I think, are about 48 dBA per fan. So together they're extremely loud. And the ones I'm looking at the moment are 34, which is quiet, but still not super quiet. I'm trying to get one that's about 20, so I might have to do a step down voltage thing. So if you recommend that that's the way to go, let me know down in the comments section below. But anyway, just going to do tower speakers left and right, and center channel and some rear channels, which I'll all paint white. They'll all be Dayton audio, and I'm going to paint these stands black because they're just going to look so much better mixing in with the couch like that. I really shouldn't spoil my decision as far as what I want to do as far as left and rights and centers, but as far, you know what, I'm going to spoil it, but you know what, my mind changes every second day. So as anyone will know, that I've already said that I've got 3 like things that I'm going to do, but this is the one that I'm actually really seriously thinking about, because the woofers are lightweight as well, which means the shipping costs to Australia are not terrible. As far as left and right goes, Dayton ND series woofers, the 5¼ inch ones, thinking 8 ohm woofers, I'm thinking 4 of them. So series parallel, 2 of the woofers in parallel, so the top 2 parallel to bottom 2 parallel, and then wiring the sets in series, which will give me an 8 ohm load. Doing that into the crossover and the Dayton Audio planar tweeter, which is I think $54 one, and wiring that into the crossover as well, which will be a Dayton pre-made crossover. And that's what I'm thinking for left and rights, with a massive 4-inch front port as well, because front firing ports in this room are really, really good because the bass becomes excessively boomy. If we have a look here, Sherwood's here, nice and pretty, you know, actually I'm gonna do this one because the lighting will be better. But on the back here, we have a giant port, which, especially on the right one there, does a significant amount of bass and boominess into that corner. It can get really uncontrolled and it's not the best sounding. But that's what I'm thinking left and right. Again, I change my mind every second day, so that's definitely not guaranteed to happen. But that's what I'm thinking as of today, which is the 14th of July, 2017. For center, I'm either thinking 2 of those woofers and a planar tweeter, or 4 of the ND, 105s, the 4-inch ones, with the planar tweeter as well. So I'm still yet to decide on center. And then as far as rears go, I think I'm going to do the 3.5-inch ND91, which is the updated model that is basically a full range driver, and just putting one 3.5 in each, in a tiny little enclosure at the back, building some tiny as little speakers, which I reckon would do awesome as far as doing a cool as build video on them and things like that. And I reckon they'd just be really cool little speakers to build. So that's what I'm thinking as of the 14th of July. And I can hear the echo just while I'm talking in this room. So I definitely need to address the acoustic treatment issue reasonably quick, but that's basically just a little update there. 7 minutes of me just talking. If you've stuck around this video, if you're stuck around this long in this video, I want you to go in the comment section down below and comment Sherwood, which is the brand of these front towers. I got these things on sale at JB Hi-Fi, which is an Australian sort of just electronics store. 40% off because there was a 40% off sale on speakers, and then an extra 20% off because they were the last pair. And I think I picked these things up super cheap. I can't remember the price. It might have been around, well, my camera decided to stop recording, but I picked these speakers up for super cheap, for like $220 or $240 or something like that. And these speakers have been absolutely great. They've handled my abuse for the best part of, 4 or 5 years. I think these were actually the first set of speakers I purchased with my own money ages ago. I think before that, all the systems I'd had were hand-me-downs and things like that. So these speakers sort of mean something to me. They are awesome. Like, literally the level of bass I get from these is ridiculous. They are really nice speakers. If I have one negative, is the tweeter becomes really quite harsh at high volumes, but that's about it as far as negatives. So I thought I'd throw that in there as just a little bit of info. But anyway, comment Sherwood if you've made it this far into the video, and let me know if you like these sort of just weird update videos where I do nothing but talk for 8-10 minutes long, which is stupid. But I just thought I'd do a little update as to the system rebuild playlist, because I haven't updated that playlist in 4 months. So anyway, if you've liked this video, let me know with a like on it. Let me know down in the comment section below if you agree with my plans as far as what I want to do, left, right, center, and rear, what I should do for the center. Maybe let me know in the comment section down below. I'm kind of thinking the ND series just because, I don't know, they just seem cool looking, and, I'm really not actually 100% sure yet. But anyway, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will catch you guys in the next video, and I hope you've enjoyed.